Create a time audit. When it comes to time management, the first step you need to take is finding out where your time actually goes. You may believe that you only send 30 minutes on emails, but in reality, that task is eating up an hour of your day. The easiest way to keep track of your time is to download an app like Rescue Time to track everything you do for a week. You can then access a report to find out what's stealing your time. With this information, you can then make appropriate adjustments. Set a time limit to each task. I found that setting a time limit to each task prevents me from getting distracted or procrastinating. For example, if I want to write an article for my blog, I give myself 2 hours. So I started at 8 a.m. I try to get it written by 10 a.m. In a way, it becomes a game. Since I put buffers between tasks and activities, if I don't complete the task on time, I can still work on it without eating into the time reserved for something else. Use a to-do list, but don't abandon tasks. All goals and projects are made up of smaller parts that are need to be accomplished in order to achieve the goal or complete the project. Create to-do lists for each goal and project, listing all measurable steps that need to be accomplished, suggests William Lipovsky. Aside from keeping you focused, this also motivates you as you are able to see what you have already achieved and what remains. At the same time, there will be interruptions that may prevent you from completing a task. William recommends that you make a point of always returning to and completing these tasks when you are able to. This may require you to set a limit on the number of tasks you are working on at any given time. Plan ahead. One of the worst things that you can do is wake up without a plan for the day. Instead of focusing on what needs to be done, you wander aimlessly and take care of more trivial things. That's why you should plan ahead. Leave a buffer time between tasks and meetings. Jumping immediately from one task or meeting to the next may seem like a good use of your time, but it actually has the opposite effect. We need time to clear our minds and recharge by going for a walk, meditating, daydreaming, or taking a nap. After all, the human brain can only focus for about 90 minutes at a time. Get organized and single task. The average American spends 2.5 days each year looking for misplaced items. As a result, we spend over $2.7 billion annually in replacing these items. Instead of wasting both your time and money, get organized. Start by having a home for everything and making sure that items are put back where they belong. Use an online calendar. Calendars have long been a fundamental tool for time management. However, online calendars have taken this to the next level. That's because you can access it for multiple devices, easy schedule meetings and appointments, set up reminders, create time blocks, and schedule recurring events. Stop being perfect. When you're a perfectionist, nothing will ever be good enough. That means you'll keep going back to same task over and over again. How productive do you think your day will be as a result? So, stop being perfect. It doesn't exist. Don't waste time waiting. I'll be honest, I can't stand waiting. It's not that I'm impatient. It's just that I know that this time could be better spent elsewhere. However, instead of wasting this time, I've found ways to make the best of it. For example, while sitting in a waiting room, I'll read an inspirational book, listen to a podcast, or blueprint an upcoming blog post. Find inspiration. When I'm making an artwork, I'm using Pinterest to find inspiration. It's a simple way to reignite that fire to get me motivated and back on track.